many of the beginner and even intermediate players are not really good with the soft killing shots, where you play object ball soft so you could maintain cue ball direction and get a proper position. I will show you key mistakes why it doesn't happen, and I will give you 3 practical shots how to improve your potting and positional play. So first example, we have slightly off straight line low black, and the purpose is to play this black into this pocket and get position for the reds to the opposite corner pocket. So the first thing what happens, of course, they miss the black too thick. So when they play low on the cue ball, this is what happens. Very often scenario. Okay, I potted the ball, but you see, I potted to the thick side of the ball, of the pocket. So what often happens that the player misses the shot too thick, like that. So this is the first problem. Second problem, as you already saw, even if the ball is going into the pocket, very often players aiming too high on the cue ball, and the cue ball is lost and gets around here. Could be like that. So how to fix that? How to improve your potting, first of all, and second of all, how to improve positional play. Okay, so the first principle would be easiest is to apply touch-up helping side. So most players, when they're missing thick by aiming low on the cue ball, they don't using enough spin because you're playing slow enough, and there is a throw effect, which means like cut-induced throw. Players, because of that reason, even if they look like aiming to the correct part of the object ball, they are missing thick. So that's why you need to apply touch-up right-hand side, in this case, opposite from other side, to pot the ball. And if you play slow enough, the cue ball, of course, because you play low right, goes to the left and immediately goes back to the right. So the cue ball goes left because of the throw and goes back to the right if you play soft enough. So that's number one. And two, you got to play pocket speed. What does it mean? It means that the object ball barely drops into the pocket. That's the principle. And in that case, you can control cue ball much, much better and maintain here. So if you apply that, touch up right hand side low on the cue ball and barely pot object ball to the corner pocket, you should get much more reliable result like this. This is a good shot. Another mistake what I see from the players from the technique part, that because they use, some players using long bridge, and with the long bridge, from my experience, it's much difficult to time the ball proper because you feel that you kind of always decel. So if you accidentally make your backswing too long, like this time I got it right, but very often happens, especially on the older cloth, that I'm not, the ball is not timed properly like this more. So instead of being here, you get here, which is okay. But it doesn't feel right in my hand. It feels that I'm not following through. But with the shorter bridge and shorter grip hand, I can control delivery much more efficiently. Of course, this time I got too short because I'm over-explaining myself. But I make my bridge slightly shorter so I could feel the shot. Once again, this is what I observed from John Higgins, Ronnie O'Sullivan. They do this. I do myself. I get a good feeling. And if it doesn't work for you, you can do what you do. But many top players are trying to make their bridge slightly shorter so they could feel the shot. Touch your right and and play like that. I'm really, really happy with this result. So this is where you can practice around black ball spot. Remember, practice from both table sides so you could get familiar. Touch your left from this side, touch your right from that side, pocket speed, touch your right hand side, slow, a little bit shorter bridge. That will help you a lot. Now the second shot, which is really important, is let's say you have a pink in the spot and you need to pot the red, so you could make position right here. And the first mistake what I see from the players that they definitely play to the middle pocket too hard, something like this. And the cue ball is lost, once again, like in that shot. So once again, if you want to make sure that the pocket is bigger, you have to play softer, because in that case, it's easier to pot and control cue ball. So you have to aim low on the cue ball. Maybe apply touch of right hand side, slightly micro, so you could aim kind of thicker and flick the red into the pocket. And once again, it's a great practice shot to improve potting, cue ball control, and of course, practice from both table sides. So that's shot for the pink. And the same principle can be done when you play low pink and you want to control cue ball from this side and to make position for the red over here. Once again, touch of left to flick pink to the pocket and continue break. So that's kind of two options how you can practice that delicate shot with the object ball barely going into the pocket. And the last shot is from the blue ball spot, where you have quite a sharp angle to get position for the red from here. And what often I see, the player plays too hard and gets position just too far away, and that's not optimal position. So you want to aim low enough. You want to aim low enough so you could get cue ball right there and play object ball speed, barely going into the pocket speed. And by applying that, you will improve your recovery shots, because most of the breaks are not always perfect, so you have to be able to play those shots. You're gonna see them a lot. You're gonna improve your cue ball control because you're gonna play soft enough. You're gonna pot balls better, and I'm sure that and confident that you're gonna improve your break building, cue ball control, and general confidence. And in mentorship programs, we work a lot on cue ball control knowledge, and also making shot selection much more reliable. So if you are interested in this topic, all the information in the bio. See you soon, guys. Until next topic.